Hi, my name is Rhythm Syed. This is my video for the midterm research project for seam carving for content-aware image resizing. This is for Georgia Tech CS6475 Computational Photography. For the purpose of this video, I will run through some code that was generated for this project and also run through an example execution for one of the images that we were told to replicate. So for this example, we will run through figure 5 from the 2007 paper. This is the image that we want to modify. So here in the paper that I wrote, these are the two images that were generated using the code that I created. So if we go ahead and focus on the README, we have a example usage. We call the seam carving class with 5 input parameters: input file name, output file name, dimension change, energy algorithm, and display seams. The dimension change is an aspect ratio change. For example, if we were to provide 0 and 100, 0 pixels will be added to the height and 100 pixels will be added to the width. So in this case, if we want to do a seam removal of figure 5, we would want to run this example execution. So we take the image from the images directory, we generate this output file name, and we remove 350 pixels from the width of the image, taking away vertical seams, and we run the backward energy algorithm. So if we go ahead and copy this, we can also step through some code as well. So we run the seam carving class. In here we have the init function which assigns the input parameters to the member variables, and then we go ahead and run this function right here. Aspect ratio change essentially takes the delta of the input image dimensions as well as the target dimensions and dynamically figures out whether or not to run an addition function or a removal function. So in this case, we will be removing vertical seams and run through a removal decision process. So for the removal decision, all this does is creates an energy map, creates the CME map, the cumulative minimum energy matrix, and from there it finds the seam and removes it. And then it runs through an iterative process until the new image meets the target dimensions that the user wants. So let's go ahead and run this code. So in this case, we'll run through this. Okay, so the processing has finished. We have something here. So this is the original image. This is the processed output, and these are the visual seams that we can see that were removed from the original image. And that's it for the demonstration portion for this project. Thank you very much.